My name is Andrew Jordan. I work for Glatfelter's Composite Fibre Business Unit. Glatfelter CFBU make a wide range of paper for the tea markets, both hot and cold, and also for the coffee markets. We supply our papers to over 80 different countries globally. This is where paper making starts. This is our abaca fibre from our new tech pulping facility in the Philippines. This sheet of abaca contains many millions of fibres. It's these individual fibres which we need in the paper making process. This pulp will be moved to the conveyor belt and taken to the pulping facility in the mill, where it'll be broken down with water into long fibres. This is the start of a very critical process where health and hygiene and safety are of utmost importance, both to the company and to the customer. This is the point where the sheets of abaca fibre are broken down into the individual fibres. The sheets are dropped into the pulpers and copious quantities of water added and broken up. We also blend in hardwood and softwood pulps, which we use to modify the grades for dusting and infusion purposes, ready for the next stage of the processing. There are a number of different ways of treating the fibre from the pulp. Here we use refiners. In our other mills we use Hollander beaters. The fibres go into the refiners and the beaters, and they come out with very small hairs on them, or fibrils. It's these fibrils which give the product the final strength. These two processes give the same end product. Glatfelter make both single-layer non-heat seal products and multi-layer heat seal products. Of course, into the heat seal products we have to add thermoplastic fibres. These may come in the form of polypropylene, polyethylene, and even biodegradable fibres. At this point, we've finished processing all our natural fibres through our pulpers and our refiners or Hollander beaters, and all the fibres in large quantities of water pass through to the next stage of the processing, which is the paper machine. Glatfelter have 10 long fibre incline wire paper machines. For every grade of paper which we make, the paper can be made on more than one paper machine, and in most cases more than one site. The secret of producing visually good formation long fibre paper is to surround each fibre in its own separate droplet of water. This means we use a lot more water than a conventional paper machine. The use of the incline wire technology in effect increases the drainage area of the wire, and this allows us to remove this excess water in a much shorter length of time than we would if we had a conventional machine. When the wet web reaches the end of the wire, it's approximately 80% moisture still. However, it's now strong enough to be picked up by the pickup fabric and transferred to the through dryer. The drying process of the paper is critical. We need to make sure that the paper is flat and evenly stretched across the web. There are several different technologies used across the CFBU: gas-fired through dryers, steam cylinders, and contactless drying. In all cases, the end product specifications are designed to make sure that when papers are switched between machines, the product will always be the same. From the machine house cabin here, the operators can control the whole paper making process, from the wet end of the machine through the drying to the reeler. And the operators monitor everything, looking for the alarm signals which tell them if anything's varying out of specification. Now we have to check that the quality is right for the grade of paper which we're producing. After remoisturising, the paper passes under the fault detection cameras and is scanned by the online quality system. This is the same technique that is used across all sites. Paper making is a continuous process, and at the end of every roll it is automatically turned over and the roll moves forward out of the way so that the new roll can be reeled up. Once the roll has been removed from the machine, a full set of samples are taken. Some of these samples are retained for up to 3 years. Some of the samples are taken to our quality assurance laboratory, where a full set of tests are carried out depending on the grade. This is one of the many reelers across the 3 CFBU sites. These reelers all reel to the very same specifications. The reeling tolerances are plus or minus 0.2 of a millimetre, and the reeling of these coils is absolutely critical to the way that the coils convert on the final customer's machines. At this point in the reeling process, every coil is checked and a unique identity added to every coil. That coil is then able to be traced right back to the origins of the abaca that entered the mill. The coils are then moved off the conveyor and they're packaged into cartons, pallets or stretch wrapped as per the customer's orders. We hope this short overview demonstrates our experience and capabilities, giving our customers the confidence to specify a consistently high quality product from any one of our 3 Glatfelter European facilities. Glatfelter, beyond paper.